Hi Aquarius, this is Lynn from DevineCentral, and I am here with your April 2022 tarot reading. I'm going to pull a few cards. We're going to look at some different aspects of your life and see what you have in store, and then we'll ask Spirit to give us a message or a theme for the month of April. How's that? Before I move on, I just want to thank those of you who have subscribed and tell you how much I appreciate it. Please, if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing and liking, because that's how people are going to find me. So let me switch cameras. I am using the Good Tarot deck this month. Colette Baron Reed. This is a beautiful deck. It was a gift from a neighbor, Wendy. Thank you, Wendy. We'll move this over here. And I will say that this deck is oversized, very thick, very hard to shuffle. I've already been shuffling it. And you know what? When you have these decks where they're so big you can't manhandle them, you just have to shuffle a little longer, right? Just to get them, good and shuffled. Anyway, all right. Well, I've done it already, so let me just get started for you. We're going to look at your work. We're going to look at your finances. We are going, ooh, that's interesting. We're going to look at your personal relationships or love. This is friends, family, and social, and we're going to end with your personal growth, be it physical or mental, emotional, spiritual. And then we're going to ask Spirit for a last bit of advice for the month of April for you, Aquarius. Okay, so what do we have here? Interesting. Okay, so let's start with work. King of Earth. This is akin to the King of Pentacles. You couldn't have a better card. You have a boss that is either very much watching you, liking what you're doing. I think you're doing a really good job at work. And I think that you're impressing people at work. And I think that this is going to bode well for you with upcoming performance reviews, possible. I see this as a potential for a step up in your position. But even more so, I see that maybe somebody at work, be it a supervisor or an owner of a company or wherever you are, somebody sees you as really good material to mentor. And there is somebody out there that is very much willing to mentor you. And I got to tell you something, he may not be at your company. He may be at a different company now that this is what's being brought to me. So somebody out there is willing to mentor you. I'd be looking around and figuring out who that is, because this could really, really catapult your career. All right, so for finances for you, we have the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Earth as well. You know what? You can't get any better than this. This is about being financially secure, being secure, feeling safe and secure in your home, feeling safe and secure with your relationships with your family, feeling like, to me, this is the retirement card, and it tells me that you are on track and you are doing okay. You have no financial issues to worry about this month. Not that sometimes they rear their heads, but it's not going to be this month for you. All right, so we have for your personal relationships, we have Temperance. Temperance is, it's about avoiding extremes in our life. And we don't want to be fighting all the time with people. We have to pick our battles for stuff like that. But right now, something's going on within your relationship with your significant other that is calling for you to have some patience. So be kind, be patient, give them kind of a wide berth for right now. Let them try to figure out some issues that they have. Maybe help them try to find some balance in their life. Maybe you can do it without being forceful, without putting it upon them. Just maybe do something that might be kind, that would be helpful. If you're a man watching this and the gal of the house tends to do all the cooking, maybe just surprising her by bringing home some dinner on a night that she doesn't have a lot of time, or taking her out to eat, or bringing the dirty clothes to the laundry room and dumping them out, so to make it just a little easier. You know what I'm saying? Do little things that might help give them balance back in their life. That's patience. Then we have your social life, family, friends, the Chariot. All right, so none of the chariots, they all have, a variety. Some have horses, some have Sphinx, some have all kinds of different things. But notice none of them have reins. This is all about trying to stay focused and stay on track when you don't necessarily have control over everything in your life. Now, with the Chariot, there is no control over these horses, right? There's no reins controlling them. They're going to go wherever the hell they want to go. So if you want to go, if you want to go in a particular direction, you're going to have to use your will and your smarts and your intellect to just your sheer will to keep this this Chariot on track. Now, it also stands for something else that I look at it as, our life is a trip, right? We're taking a journey, or there might be some aspect of your life where you need to take a journey. And honestly, if you, depending on your personality, if you really have a gumption to take your life in a certain direction, then you need to get into the driver's seat and you need to take it there. Your only other option is to get into the passenger seat and go along for the ride, at which point in time you cannot complain or bitch about where you end up, because you didn't want to participate in how you got there. So that's the lesson for this card. Now, how does that apply to your personal and family? I wouldn't let people pull me off track. I think it's really easy for our friends and our family to sabotage us unknowingly because, for whatever reason, our friends don't want us to be more successful than they are. They don't tell us that, but, they can show us that by how we operate. Sometimes that happens with siblings as well, where, they kind of are, it's a little competition where they just, they care about us. They just don't want us to, they don't want us to move on. They don't want us to better our lives. They want us to stay as we are. People don't like change. And when they love us and they care for us and they like our relationships just the way they are, they don't want change. So I think it's important this month that you stay focused and stay on track. But, you can do it in a kind way. You don't have to be an ass about it. But you do need to stay focused if you want to get where you're going. And not let family or friends pull you off track, and get your head in your business. Take care of your business. Don't be so busy with social media and everything that you waste all that time. Spend that on something important. All right, so your growth this month, your personal growth, 7 of Air. This would be the 7 of Swords. It's a stealth-like card. Sometimes it stands for theft. Sometimes it stands for deceit. Sometimes we're being warned that there's someone around us deceiving us. Sometimes we're just deceiving ourselves. And I think this card warns us of that. It also tells us that it's a time to take back something that is ours, maybe something that's been taken from us or something that's lost. There's nothing that would help me grow more inside, grow my confidence and grow my self-worth more than taking back something that's been taken from me, like an idea at work that a fellow employee stole and went and gave the owners. Or it could be that somebody just stole my identity. It could be somebody stole my self-worth. Somebody stole my self-confidence. They put me down and made me feel like, I was a piece of crap, and I did something to stand up for myself, and wow, nothing makes you grow like that. So if there's something that someone has taken from you, and it could be your time, it could be your time, and you need to quit letting friends and family steal your time from you when you need to be focused on something more for yourself, and you need to take that back. It could be something as simple as that. So what does Spirit have to say about this? 10 of fire. 10 of fire. I don't see this as you taking on too much. I see this as people handing you all their problems, and you're trying to put out everybody else's fire when you should be focused on yourself and focused on yourself. Take back your time. See, and I said that before this card even came up. This is just a whole bunch of people eating up the time that takes away from your personal self-growth and your destination, your journey, where you want to be. So I think it's time to hunker down and get serious about yourself this year. I think this is a lot bigger than just this month of April, but that is me. So I hope that you liked the reading. I hope you resonated. Please come back Wednesday for the mailbag reading, and again next month for your May. Thanks. Take care.